Alright everybody, welcome back to another video here with Kyle Chris. More Fusion World reveal content. We're going in red now. We're just going to go right into it. This is probably my most anticipated one for me. Huge fan of Jiren. Super excited to play this deck. We get a 25k leader now for red. I think now yellow's the only one who doesn't have one. Right, so we have 3 now. So if you have a battle card that costs 3, that has 30k power or more, you only take up to 1 damage in each battle. This is very cool because this allows you to get out of double strikers, and technically you can get out of crit attacks as well. And when you take a damage, you draw a card, so you don't actually draw on the front side. Now you do awaken at 3, so to stay kind of true to the 25k bodies outside of course, like Broly, because I mean technically he does go down the 3, but you know what I mean. All right, so we have Casserole. Add up to 1 card from your life to your hand and play up to 1 2-cost or less Pride Trooper from your hand for 3 energy. Not bad. You can play 2 bodies out. It's never a bad thing. We have Kai. Top 5 for a 4 or less Pride Trooper. So that's your searcher. You're definitely going to play that. Kaba, if your leader's awoken. Add up to 1 non-Kaba battle card that costs 4 or less and TOP in its character name. Well, thank God they limited Kefla, right? Because now we can just play this and grab Kefla back. That's crazy. Topku might be playable again. I mean, I did already say this, that it was going to be playable, but whatever. Kunshi, we have a 2-drop 10k. Choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards, 25k power or less. Can't attack during your opponent's next turn. It's pretty good. So you can stun lock somebody with this. You can play this off the casserole. That's not awful. You like that. We have a Kettle, skillless, 2-drop. Pretty cool. Another Kefla. Choose 2 of your battle cards with use 6 in their character name, in their special traits, and give it 5k for the turn. Again, more Topku support. Pretty crazy. Also, this can just be good in Starter Coup. Now, I think Starter Coup is going to become the. I think we're going to slowly see Starter Coup becoming the. If we didn't already, the U6 deck. I mean, I talked about that a lot in set 1. I'm sure his other content creators did as well, but yeah, I think this is just another good card. It's a 3-drop, 20k, fits the Topku concept, so pretty good. Coquette, that's the super combos, pretty cool. Can't search it. 4-drop Jiren. Let's go to the SPR. Oops, let's go to the SPR because the SPR is fire. 30k body, 4-drop, 0k combo. Card can't be KO'd once per turn. It's pretty good. I mean, it's really good in the green. It's probably going to stick into yellow. Blue can just tap 3 energy to remove it. And red can, well, red actually would struggle. Outside of Beerus, red would struggle to remove this. This is a lot you got to pour into this. So, activate battle once per turn on your opponent's turn. You take 1 damage. If this card's in rest mode, add the top card of your deck to your life. So, as long as you're not at 1 life, you can activate this effect. But the concept is you, if your opponent's swinging with like a double striker or something, you can, or crit, you can take the damage, and then you're taking the damage, so you're drawing a card from that, you're drawing a card off your auto, and then you're putting the top card of your deck in your life. Not in that order, of course, because you're gonna have to take the life and then ramp the life. You take a life, ramp a life, and then you draw off your leader. But that will basically stop the battle, and you can't take damage for the rest of the battle. So that's pretty cool. Technically, you can do this as well if your opponent's swinging double strike or something at you, or they're just swinging crit, and you can slam this card, and like if your opponent's swinging crit at you or like an early double striker, you can just take the damage and then not ramp the life. But then you can't take damage during the battle if you're awoken. So it's pretty cool. So like now I don't know how it would work. I think you have to be on your awakened side first. I don't think you can be on your unawoken side to use this effect, awaken, and then have the effect trigger. I don't think you can do that. I'm gonna need to look at the Q&A when it comes out. We have a Zyra. I think it's Zyra. This is a 1-drop, gains 5k. Oh, this is like Jace from the Ginyu deck. Okay. Moving on. 3-drop Goku. If when attacking, if there's a battle card with 30k power or more in play, draw a card. That's pretty good. Just solid support. It just needs a battle card with 30k or more. It does not need to be your battle card. So that is also very good. Not bad. We like drawing cards, man. We like drawing cards. 1-drop Tupper. Skillless. One drop Dispo, choose one of your opponent's battle cards. When KO'd, he gets minus 5k. Yeah, this card's not good. This card's like only good into green for like Kami. 2-drop Dispo. This card's weird. So it says when this if this card is to be removed from your battle area by your opponent, you may place one of your life in the drop area instead. Obviously, if it gets reduced to 0 power, this does not work. When attacking, choose one of your opponent's battle cards 5 or less and KO it. I'm not a fan of this card. I don't like it. I don't like the life crit. Not a fan. I think that's a really bad skill to have, because that also doesn't count as taking damage, so you don't get to draw off your leader. So this isn't a very good card. It might be better later on if we get more more support, but it's not very good. 3-drop Topo, skillless. Probably gonna have to play that because we need more targets. We have the other Topo, which just wanted to get an SPR. It did. Okay. 4-drop Topo, 25k. When attacking, discard one card from your hand. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, 25k or less, and KO it. Not bad. This is actually super good in the green because now we can just we can pitch a card and we can kill the like the 5-drop Goku ramp. Also can kill just some other stuff that they might left in active mode. That's 25k. This is solid. Then when this card dies from KOing, you draw 2. So if your opponent doesn't remove this card, basically any matchup other than blue, this card's fine. Red's gonna have to, again, they're gonna have to like neg it twice, which is possible, of course. He's a 25k, so like Beerus is just gonna blow this card up. But every other matchup, you're gonna draw 2. So it's good enough. It's good enough. What else we got? So we got a hit. If your leader is awakened during this next turn, during this turn, the next time you use an extra card with entry cost of 3 or less and Universe 6 in its character trait from your hand, don't have to pay the cost. That's pretty good. There's like 3 cards I can think of off the top of my head. There's a Searcher, there's a Power Boost one, and then Time Skip. Right? Time Skip's also a 3 cost. So that's pretty cool. Playable off TOP. Man, TOP's got so much support. Oh man, we're going back to a Topku meta, right? I'm joking. 3-drop Beerus. On play, add 1 card from your life to your hand. Activate main for 1. Place this card in your owner's drop. If your leader has God of Destruction in its character trait, play a Beerus to cost 35k from your hand. Whoa, we get to play the crit guy. This is an instant 4 of in the Beerus deck. Man, Beerus is just going to be on top again. Wild. We have a Vion. 2-drop blocker, 10k, takes life when on play. It's pretty good. We have the 3-drop Vegeta. This card's also super good. 20k body, TOP, which is fantastic for obviously for Topku. When attacking, discard 2 cards from your hand. To the end of your opponent's next turn, this card can't be KO'd and gets 30k. So this is a 3-drop 50k, and then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with 25k power or less and KO it. Then KO this card. So activate main. You swing with this, proc the effect. Obviously, you become a 50k. Then you can KO another card, and this card doesn't die because it can't be KO'd. It's solid. Solid. The fact you can play this off of TOP for 1 energy is just crazy. Belmod, 2-drop, attacking. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards, 20k or less, and it gets minus 15k for the turn. This is okay. I don't know why this needed to be a 0k combo. It's not that good of an effect, but sure. Okay. Give red more 0Ks. Margarita. If your leader is awakened, choose one of your battle cards and it gets 10k for the turn. That's really good. That's really good. We like that. 1-drop 20k boost. Because this is also a 10k combo. Woo! They should have made this a 0k. That was stupid, Bandai. It's a really good card. It's over. If you have a battle card with 30k power or more, choose all of your opponent's battle cards with 25k power or less and KO them. I don't know if you're going to play this in Jiren. I got to build Jiren. I don't think this is a playable card in Jiren. I don't think you want to play this. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Again, like, yellow is like, for non-Beerus decks, like, yellow is just such a problem, and you can't KO any of their stuff. Especially if they have a Vegeta on board, so. The greatest showdown of all time. 5 energy. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and it gets minus 20k power for the turn. Then play up to 1 battle card that costs 4 left in universe and its special trait from your hand. Okay. Don't know how I feel about that. There's some targets. The Topo and the Jiren. You can play the UI Secret Rare. That's a 4-drop. I think it's a Universe 7. So that's cool. But 5 energy? Yeah, you could probably do that same thing for cheaper. Double Cannon Maximum. Activate battle. Choose your leader or up to 1 battle card and it gets 15k power for the battle. Then if you have if a total of 3 or more cards with Pride Troopers and their special traits among your leader and battle cards, your leader gets 5k for the turn. Woo! We got a bean for Jiren. This is really good. Basically it's a 20k combo for 1, but then it makes you a 30k. Oh man, this is a really good card. Yeah, this is like a 4 of. And it's a Pride Trooper card. Sphere of Destruction, KO 25k body or less, and then you put in 4 more energy, 4 more life, deal 1 damage. This is a really cool card. It's gonna be sneaky. So, like, I think the best part about this is like sneaking your opponent. Right? So like, if you get them down to 4, and you sneak them to 3, that makes their turns much more difficult, right? So like, especially with something like Broly, right? So now with the red deck, you can forcefully take him to 4, and then Sphere of Destruction to go to 3, and now if he awakens, he goes to 2. So that's really cool. Also just the KOing effect is good. Like this card actually does 2 things at once. So it allows you to remove something and then also deal a damage. So this is almost like you don't have to play the battle card, which is like if you're playing like hit, right? So like hit would be, let me remove this card, this small battle card, while dealing damage to my opponent or potential damage to my opponent. This just says get rid of whatever they just played and then still deal a damage to them without having to play a battle card. So this is really solid. I'm a big fan of this card. And then we have the reprint, which is the board wipe Gohan. Pretty cool art. Not a fan of how Frieza looks, but it's pretty cool art. Probably gonna look much better in person. And that is the red reveals. Okay. So, initial thoughts. Jiren seems a little underwhelming, and I'm a little sad. Like, a lot of the support seemed to have gone to Topku. So, yeah. So, like, this card here is really solid. I wish we had another card that allowed us to restack life. I think just having one is a little bad. I also think this should be a 30k. I don't know why they made this a 25k. I mean, yeah, Jiren's pretty solid. I think Jiren itself, like, the leader is good. I just think his archetype is just really kind of mediocre. So, upsets me a little bit, but we'll try to make it work. But the big thing here is TOP got so much support, right? Like, this here is crazy. Now we can just play this and get Kefla back every turn. Every turn that it dies. So that's wild. This is solid too, giving two U6 cards 5k. So like you can play Kefla, play this off the Kefla effect, and give Kefla. Actually, you can give this 5k too. Yeah, you can give this card 5k and your Kefla. So your Kefla becomes a 30. This becomes a 25. You also can give it to Gohan. So yeah, this card's super good. Yeah, a lot of the Pride Trooper stuff is whack. Like, they got a ton of skillless. Like, this card sucks. Like, the whole crit thing is just dumb. Yeah, all of the really good non-SR cards are all TOP support. Obviously, they can work in this deck as well. But, yeah, they're all really good. This is fantastic support for Beerus. Like, you're definitely going to play for this guy. The Vegeta SR is super good. This Margarita is probably one of the most, I would say, overtuned cards. This is like a blue card, right? Giving a battle card 10k and then also being a 10k combo is nuts. So you're paying 1 energy for 20k combo. That's, whew, and you can stack this guy. Man. Oh boy. All right. Red looks really interesting. We'll have to see how everything else kind of unfolds, but that does it today for the red reveals. Let me know what you guys think of the red cards. If you guys are excited to play Jiren or anything else going into set 3. As always, like and subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate all of the support, and I will see you guys back with some more Dragon Ball Super content.